There is a silent strategy that most people overlook, yet it holds the power to transform your life completely. In a world where everyone is speaking, reacting, and seeking attention, the Stoic chooses a different path. The path of quiet discipline, controlled emotion, and focused action. This strategy is not loud. It does not seek validation, but it builds a level of success and mental strength that cannot be easily shaken. Most people believe success comes from constant activity, endless talking, and proving themselves to others. But Stoicism teaches something deeper. True success is built in silence. It is built in the unseen moments where you are working, improving, and staying consistent without needing recognition. While others are distracted by noise, you are focused on growth. The silent strategy begins with self-control. Your ability to control your thoughts, emotions, and reactions is the foundation of mental strength. When you stop reacting to everything around you, you conserve your energy. You become calm in situations where others are overwhelmed. This calmness becomes your advantage. Many people lose their power by reacting emotionally to every situation. They argue, defend, and try to prove themselves. But the Stoic understands that not every situation deserves a response. Sometimes the strongest move is silence. Silence is not weakness. It is control. It is the ability to choose peace over chaos. This strategy also involves focusing only on what you can control. You cannot control opinions, outcomes, or other people's actions. But you can control your effort, your discipline, and your mindset. When you direct your energy toward these things, your progress becomes steady and unstoppable. There is a powerful shift that happens when you stop seeking validation. Many people measure their worth based on how others see them. They constantly look for approval and lose themselves in the process. But when you follow the Stoic path, you begin to validate yourself. Your standards become internal, not external. This creates a deep and unshakable confidence. The silent strategy is also about patience. Success does not happen overnight. It is built over time through consistent effort and discipline. While others are looking for quick results, you are building something lasting. This patience gives you an edge because you are not easily discouraged. Another important part of this strategy is emotional discipline. Your emotions are powerful, but they can also be dangerous if left uncontrolled. Stoicism teaches you to observe your emotions without being controlled by them. This awareness allows you to respond wisely instead of reacting impulsively. When you operate in silence, your actions begin to speak louder than words. You do not need to announce your plans or prove your worth to others. Your results become your voice. This creates a powerful presence because people begin to notice your consistency and discipline. There will always be distractions trying to pull you away from your path. Noise, drama, and unnecessary opinions will compete for your attention. But the silent strategy requires focus. It requires the ability to ignore what does not matter and stay committed to your purpose. Your energy is one of your most valuable resources. Every time you engage in unnecessary arguments or distractions, you lose that energy. But when you protect your energy and use it wisely, you create momentum. This momentum leads to progress and eventually to success. The Stoics believe that true strength comes from within. It is not about controlling others or dominating situations. It is about mastering yourself. When you master your thoughts and emotions, you become powerful in a way that cannot be taken away from you. Silence also creates clarity. When you are not constantly reacting or speaking, your mind becomes quieter. In that quiet space, you can think more clearly. You can make better decisions. You can see opportunities that others miss because they are too distracted. This strategy also teaches you to let go of what you cannot control. Holding on to things outside your control creates stress and frustration. But when you release that need for control, you free your mind. You focus only on what truly matters. Another powerful aspect of this approach is consistency. Success is not built through occasional effort. It is built through daily discipline. Every small action you take in silence contributes to your growth. Over time, these small actions create significant results. There will be moments when this path feels lonely. You may feel like no one understands your focus or your discipline. But this is part of the journey. Greatness often requires separation from the noise. It requires the courage to walk your own path. Your mindset becomes your greatest asset. When you train your mind to remain calm, focused, and disciplined, you can handle challenges more effectively. Problems become opportunities for growth instead of obstacles. The silent strategy also helps you develop resilience. When you are not dependent on external validation or outcomes, you become stronger. You can face setbacks without losing your focus. You continue moving forward no matter what happens. As you continue to apply this philosophy, you will notice a shift in your life. You become more focused, more disciplined, and more in control. Your progress becomes steady, and your confidence grows naturally. Success built in silence is powerful because it is real. It is not based on appearance or approval. It is based on discipline, effort, and consistency. This kind of success lasts because it is built on a strong foundation. There is a silent strategy that powerful minds have practiced for centuries, yet almost no one talks about it. It is not loud, it does not seek attention, and it does not beg for validation. It moves quietly beneath the surface, shaping destinies while others chase noise. In a world addicted to showing off, this strategy thrives in secrecy. It is the art of doing more while saying less. The art of mastering yourself when the world expects reaction. This is the foundation of true mental strength. Most people lose their power the moment they feel the urge to prove something. They explain too much, react too quickly, and reveal their intentions too early. But the Stoic mind understands something deeper. Silence is not weakness. Silence is control. When you stop announcing your moves, you gain the freedom to act without pressure. When you stop reacting to everything, you protect your energy. This is how strong individuals operate. Calm, focused, and unshaken. Imagine becoming the kind of person who is not easily triggered. Someone who listens more than they speak. Someone who observes without rushing to judge. That is where clarity begins. The less noise you create, the more clearly you can see. The more clearly you see, the better decisions you make. And better decisions quietly build powerful lives. This is not about withdrawing from the world. It is about choosing when and how to engage with it. The silent strategy teaches you patience. Not the kind of patience that waits passively, but the kind that prepares actively. While others rush for quick results, you are building something deeper. Discipline, focus, emotional control. These are not visible at first, but over time they become unstoppable forces. This is why many people feel confused when someone suddenly rises. They did not see the silent work behind it. There is also strength in not responding to every challenge thrown at you. Not every opinion deserves your attention. Not every insult deserves your reaction. The moment you realize this, you take back your power. You begin to choose your battles wisely. You stop wasting energy on things that do not move your life forward. And slowly, your mind becomes stronger, calmer, and sharper. Another part of this strategy is mastering your emotions. Most people are controlled by how they feel in the moment. But Stoic philosophy teaches something different. You are not your emotions. You are the observer of them. When anger comes, you do not let it control your actions. When fear appears, you do not let it stop your progress. This level of control is rare, but it is what separates ordinary people from extraordinary ones. Success built on noise is often fragile. Success built on silence is unshakable. When you work quietly, you remove distractions. You stop seeking approval and start focusing on results. You stop comparing yourself and start improving yourself. This shift changes everything. It allows you to move with purpose instead of pressure. And over time, your consistency becomes your greatest advantage. There is something powerful about being underestimated. When people do not expect much from you, you are free to grow without interference. You are free to learn, to fail, and to improve without judgment. This is where real transformation happens. Not in the spotlight, but in the shadows. Not in noise, but in silence. The silent strategy also protects your peace. In a world full of chaos, maintaining inner calm is a superpower. When your mind is steady, Nothing external can easily shake you. You become grounded, focused, unstoppable. And people will notice the difference, even if they cannot explain it. They will feel your presence before you even speak. If you truly want mental strength, you must learn to detach from unnecessary noise. Stop explaining yourself to everyone. Stop reacting to every situation. Stop seeking validation from people who do not understand your journey. Instead, focus on building yourself quietly. Let your results speak louder than your words. This is the silent strategy no one talks about. It is simple, but not easy. It requires discipline, patience, and self-awareness. But if you master it, you will gain something most people never achieve: control over your mind, your emotions, and your life. If this message resonates with you and you want more powerful insights like this, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. There is much more to learn, and the journey to true strength has only just begun.